prisoner will work in the garden today if he isn't sick. Number 2, if the prisoner has enough time, he writes an article for the prison newspaper every week. Number 3, if Greg had enough money, he would buy things instead of shoplifting them. Number 4, Yvonne would have written to her brother in prison more often if she hadn't lost his address. Number 5, the arsonist would have been captured if the police had arrived sooner. Number 6, if Jason weren't studying right now, he would call the warden. Number 7, if the prisoner should leave, call the guard. Number 8, I might get a job in the prison if I pass the exam. Number 9, if Brian weren't a prisoner, he could move with his family to Detroit. And number 10, had she loved Tony, he wouldn't be in jail. Now read the story and answer the questions.
Read and answer.
King's Prison was built in 1972. It's near San Diego. It is a small prison. If the state had had more money, they would have built a bigger prison. The prison has 200 cells in the main block. It also has 6 solitary confinement cells. The prison is very dangerous. If there weren't so many guards, it would be more dangerous. There are 95 guards with 40 on duty at any one time. Some of the prisoners aren't so bad. These prisoners are allowed more time in the yard. Manuel is the worst prisoner. If the lawyers find enough evidence for a first-degree murder conviction, he will be executed. Some of the prisoners think Manuel wants to die. Now he is in solitary confinement and can't speak with anyone. The only time he has contact with another person is when his meals are handed to him through a slot in the door. We'll now listen and answer the questions. Number 1. When was King's Prison built? Number 2. Where is King's Prison? Number 3. What would the state have done if they had had more money? Number 4. How many cells are there in the main block? Number 5. What would make the prison more dangerous? Number 6. How many guards are there? Number 7. What are good prisoners allowed? Number 8. Who is the worst prisoner at King's Prison? Number 9. What will happen if the lawyers find enough evidence? Number 10. How does Manuel get his meals? Well, now check your work. Number 1. When was King's Prison built? It was built in 1972. Number 2. Where is King's Prison? It is near San Diego. Number 3. What would the state have done if they had had more money? They would have built a larger prison. Number 4. How many cells are there in the main block? There are 200 cells. Number 5. What would make the prison more dangerous? If there were fewer guards, the prison would be more dangerous. Number 6. How many guards are there? There are 95 guards. Number 7, what are good prisoners allowed? They are allowed more time in the yard. Number 8, who is the worst prisoner at King's Prison? Manuel is the worst prisoner at King's Prison. Number 9, what will happen if the lawyers find enough evidence? If the lawyers find enough evidence, Manuel will be executed. Number 10, how does Manuel get his meals? They are handed to him through a slot in the door. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Practicing English.
I can't believe this.
What's the matter, Carrie?
I have the worst luck in the world. I was at an internet cafe this morning and someone stole my cell phone.
Oh no, that's terrible. How did that happen?
Well, I was using the computer and drinking coffee. I was pretty busy in there and I used my phone. I left it out in case it rang again. I think I left it on my desk. Anyway, I was in the elevator when I went to use it and I looked my bag and it wasn't there.
Are you sure it's not somewhere else? Your purse, maybe?
I'm sure it's gone. I looked all the places it would be and it's just not with me. Someone must have picked it up in the cafe and stolen it. I didn't even miss it till I got here.
Why don't you go back to the cafe and see if someone can help you? Maybe someone found it.
I guess it's possible. I hope the police find the guy who did this. I love my phone and all my numbers are in there. This really stinks.
You're right. Getting something stolen that you use every day really is the worst. Look, I don't have a class now, so I can go back to the cafe with you.
I hate this, but thanks for coming with me. Let's go to the cafe and see if they can tell us anything.
Sure.
Thanks for everything.
Hey Dave, have you seen Carrie today? She seems like she's in a really crabby and bad mood.
Yeah, she's had a really bad day. Her cell phone was stolen this morning.
Oh, that explains it.
Hi guys.
Hey, sorry to hear about what happened to you this morning. Sorry about your phone.
Oh, thanks. But it just really makes me mad. If they find the creep who stole my phone, they should put him in jail.
Where did it happen?
I was at the internet cafe by school. It was taken right off the desk I was working on.
Did you go back to the cafe?
Yeah, Dave and I went back.
What did they say?
Yeah, they were all sorry and everything, but they have signs all over advising people to be careful of their possessions. And I guess I wasn't being too careful.
You know, the kind of people that do these crimes are very good at it, unfortunately. Usually, it's a pair of thieves. One person asks you for a cigarette or for change, and then while you're looking at them, the other grabs your stuff.
All I know is they can't find a jail bad enough for whoever stole my phone. I want them locked up. If the world was a fair place, this kind of thing wouldn't happen.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Carrie. Monica's right. You were probably hit by guys who do this all the time.
Yeah, but I just feel so stupid. Maybe if I'd been more careful, this wouldn't have happened. So the worst part is, I'm mad at myself.
Look, we live in a big city, so this kind of crime is just part of urban living.
I guess you're right, Monica.
Carrie, if it'd make you feel any better, I have a student who's had to replace her cell phone 4 times this year. 2 were lost and 2 were stolen.
So there is someone out there with worse luck than me.
Come on, just be more careful next time you're in a public place, and you should be fine.
Well, for some people getting things stolen is a way of life, but I grew up in a small town, and no one ever stole anything like they do in the city. I just get so angry when I think about someone using my phone, or selling it for a few dollars.
Look, it's over. There's nothing you could do about it now.
You're right.
Of course.
Well, there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Does anyone want to go shopping with me later?
Okay.
Nothing that I can't come back to. Let's go phone shopping.
Check, please.